Man, doesn't that look good? So here's the second half of how I made these. So did some math, did some measurements, made myself a little template, cut it out. Kind of looks like a Minecraft piglin, not gonna lie. Here's how it fits on a test piece of wood. So then I traced it out and cut the whole thing out and then did a bunch of hammering. So here's an inspiration pic of like what I was going for, obviously not as ornate. I love the green patina that forms on copper over the years. Unfortunately in Utah it takes like 20 years for that to happen, but gotta start somewhere. So while I bang away at this copper for a while, have you ever wondered why your rust-free stainless steel knives can still get rusty sometimes? You know, like you get your knife out of the dishwasher and it's got little like rust spots on it. Well, there's something called galvanic corrosion. To keep it simple, if there's two dissimilar metals and they're touching, one of them is going to corrode away faster than the other one. So for your stainless steel kitchen knife left in the dishwasher, it's probably touching a knife or a fork of a different type of metal, and that's what's causing rust to form on your knife. Now, why am I talking about this? Right now, I'm working with copper, and I don't want any ugly spots on my copper or corrosion issues with my copper. I want it to patina, nice and green, just like that picture I showed you earlier. So there's a couple things we'll do in this video to make sure we don't have any issues. There's a whole chart called the galvanic series. I'll put it on the screen here. So this chart shows you the nobility of all these different metals. Really what that means is just how different of a metal they are. So you can see like tin and copper are pretty close, but mild steel and stainless steel are a lot farther apart. The farther apart they are on this chart, the more problems you're gonna have if they touch each other. Now this isn't unique. If you're going to solder copper, you're probably gonna use a 50-50 tin-lead mix because it's so close in nobility to copper. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Just putting some flux down, and now you can listen in. Now this isn't my best work, but I'm okay with that. I love the handcrafted look of this. I want there to be character in this house that we're working on, and I think the hammered, little bit rough look fits perfectly. Now the other reason I talked about the whole galvanic series thing is because of the nails I'm using here. These are copper nails. If you just use like a regular steel nail or even like a zinc nail, those are a different nobility. Gonna have some issues, you know, you get some like rust stains. Really isn't that big of a deal, but just using this video to teach you about something you might not know about. Anyway, here's the finished product. I think it looks great.